Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to share some things that you can say to your wife. These things may help her feel safer with you. They may help her to trust you more emotionally. They may help her not be upset with you so often. They may help you bond with your wife more and to stay in that bonded place for longer. These things may help you have sex more frequently. These things may do a lot of good. So they're not all magic bullets, but they cannot hurt, okay? So I'm just giving you some tools and some words that you can keep in your back pocket to use as the Holy Spirit leads you. And as always, with everything, and especially in marriage, you don't want to use logic in your marriage relationship. You want to be led by the Holy Spirit, okay? So things to say to your wife, and this is all in sincerity and humility, not to be bossy or to what she doesn't like, but be humble and teachable and sincere when you say these things. I want to support you. I'm so sorry for every way that I have hurt you. What can I do to help? One time in our relationship, I told Tom, my husband, that the best thing he could do at that point is whenever he was around to say, hey, what can I do to help? And I would tell him, because otherwise I was going to have to do everything. And then to come back again and say, okay, I did it. Now what can I do to help? And then keep coming back and saying, okay, now what can I do to help? And then I would say, okay, that's all. That's all I need you. Thank you so much. And he was like putting bags of money into my heart bank account when he was doing that. Because, you know, women with kids and all that can have a lot to do. And if you're just helpful and willing to help and wanting to help without resentment, without thinking that she has to pay you back for anything, that is a wonderful thing for a wife to hear. One thing you could say to her, ask her, is how can I make your life better? What can I do to make your life better or easier or more, pleasant? And this is for the big boy pants on. You got to have your big boy pants on. And you can be ready, and you may have to, do some work in your heart to get to this place. But to say, sit down with her, and after you've said a couple of these things, I'm so sorry for every way I've hurt you. I want to support you. How can I make your life better? You could ask her, how have I hurt you? I want to know how I've hurt you. And then keep your internal boundary there. She's her and you're you. And because she has hurt in her heart, it doesn't mean anything about you. You're just hearing what is in her heart. And it can be like a news reporter getting information. You're like a news reporter. Okay, I'm getting this data. I'm getting this information. And then you can take that information and say, wow, let me work on maneuvering around this or getting healing for that area. But let her have her emotions. Don't let them scare you. She is a woman, she has a heart, and she's going to express that heart. And it's your job to listen to her heart and receive her just as Christ receives his bride. Okay? And I want to say also, never, two things, never, ever to do. Number one, and that is to put a heavy burden on your wife. Don't ever do that. Okay? The second thing that you never want to do is point the finger at your wife. Okay? Those two things will really backfire in the long run, and you probably won't be able to tell, but relationally, those are two really bad ideas. Okay? So those are just some ideas of things that you can say to your wife, and I hope those are helpful. And so I'll see you next time.